Hello guys, si Kersan Veloso ulit ito at welcome sa episode 34 ng laro tayo ng Super Robot Wars 30. Okay, tuloy natin game natin. Nung episode natin guys, nahanap natin yung kakampi ni yung mga taga Sakura Wars, kompleto nahanap na natin yung dalawang kasama nung si Ogami, si Sakura tsaka si Erika. So, ngayon, start naman tayo ng mission. Check natin kung mayroon pang pwede unlock. Wala pa. Ito muna. Kahit na dapat nasa space tayo eh. Unahin naman natin ito Asan na yun? Ito. The Castle of Iron returns. To prepare for battles to come, Koji and the team visit the new photon power laboratory. So sa Japan na naman ulit. Kunin ko muna tong tong scouting mission. May pa isa yun. Sa taas. Tapos balikan na natin yung target natin. Ito ba yan? Meron pa dito isa New Fuji Research Town. The Castle of Iron returns, visiting the new photon power laboratory. Kaso di ba nasa space tayo? Paano tayo nakabalik biglaan when New Fuji Research Town? I haven't been back to the new Fuji Research Town in ages. Yeah, I guess you've been with the 5th Kikaiji investigation team over in Africa for a while. Well, I'm back in one piece, so I'm gonna make the most of my time in Japan. Well, speaking of the 5th investigation team, where's Tetsuya? That's a good point. I haven't seen him around. He made a beeline for June's place. Let's give him some space, yeah? Who's June? Tetsuya's wife and the pilot of the original Venus A. Wait, Tetsuya's married? Seriously, I thought he was a total macho tough guy type. Tetsuya's just as human as the rest of us, who doesn't want to spend the rest of their life with the one they love. Oh, what? Bro, if you want to be the voice of authority on this, why don't you hook up with Sayaka already? Kasi di pa rin sila dito sa timeline na to, hindi pa rin sila Nobody's talking about that. Sayaka, she's the chief of the Photon Power Laboratory, and she's been Koji Kabuto's professional and private partner ever since the Hell Uprising. That's what they say. Anyway, from the way it looks now, it's been a whole decade with no developments worth mentioning. I'm disappointed in you, Koji. Love is war. You gotta go in guns blazing with chicks. Your idea of guns blazing is emptying a mag in the general direction of anything that moves. Heroes get the guns, girls, huh? Maybe I could go out with an idol singer someday. Shinjiro, the way you're smiling to yourself is kinda weird. Almost like he's thinking something inappropriate. No time like the present, Koji. How about taking a page from Tetsuya's playbook and popping the question to Sayaka? Could you people please drop it? Popping the question, huh? Van, hey, it's a good thing to do. I ain't the kind of jerk to rain on somebody else's wedding day. You know, you're alright, Van. Popping the question, huh? That sure tickles the imagination, huh? Does it? Don't worry about it, kiddo. It's grown-up stuff. But I'd like to make sure both of you are happy. I appreciate the sentiment, Uso. Really, I do, but when you get older, don't even think about trying to make multiple women happy at once, got it? Yes, ma'am. Okay, yeah. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. Yeah, I know. Dr. Nosori and the others wanted us here, right? Allow me to take all of you to your meeting area, Lisa. Hey, are you Lisa? Yes, I'm currently working as Sayaka's assistant. I'm delighted to finally see you again, Master. Master? Oh man, every guy would love to be called that once in their life. Ano ba yan? A typical Japanese, yung harem, mentality. Wow, what a hero. Hiring his own personal maid. Now hold on just a minute, kids. It's not like that at all. Oh, then what is it like? Please explain it to us. This had better be good, or else I'm going to have to rethink how I treat you. This is your fault, Lisa. You can't call me that. You're giving people the wrong idea. This is your fault, Lisa. You can't call me that. You're giving people the wrong idea. Huh? Is master not the right word? It's the term for a personal authority figure, isn't it? The Mikinea word is missile, and it translates to master. I'm fairly certain I got that right. Wait, Mikinean? Okay, let me introduce you. Let me introduce you guys. This is Lisa, large intelligence system agent. Hindi siya tao. Para siyang si Nine. Android siya, ganon. Or Lisa for short. It's nice to meet you. System. Basically, Lisa's a walking, talking computer. Ayun nga, parang si Nine. So, an android? But I'm not mechanical. My body is comprised of 91% organic matter. Terminator ka kung ganon. If you've got the heart, then you're just like the rest of us. Will you be our friend, Lisa? I would be delighted, Mr. Brave Police. Well, I'll be. You look like a regular girl to me. You. What about me? Are you some kind of advanced network system terminal? Uh-huh. Nade-detect niya yung yung presence nung connection ni Yuta tsaka Gridman. That's the emergency alert. Is someone attacking New Fuji? Master. Yeah, I hear you. Tell Sayaka the Romulation will mobilize to intercept. If someone's attacking the New Fuji research town, they can only be after one thing. Ano, si Mazinger? The Castle of Iron returns. Select ship. Isa lang yung pwede isama eh. Okay. Select units. Ilan? 12. Okay, as usual, yung mga favorites. Ay, teka. Kunin ko muna si Saan tayo? Saan yan? Si Rose 3. Kailangan yan eh. Sa ability niya. Tapos kailangan ko yung Hyukibayan 30. Okay, Voltas 5. Combattler. Ikaw. Ito yung tatlo. So, 5 na lang. Basta sama natin. Sige, sama natin yung ito. Ikaw. Total pareho sila ng dating. So sige, si Gridman tsaka si Daidarion. Parang pareho sila ng style eh. Sorry to cut in on your private time like this, Tatsuya. Don't read too much into things. The new Fuji Research Town's defense takes priority anyway. Let's get this over with. Besides, if anyone could use some private time here, it's you. Oh brother, even you're giving me the 3rd degree now, huh? All units, stay sharp. Kikaiju army incoming. That is a lot of monsters. Are they after the new photon power laboratory? Looks like they brought back Genocider F9 this time. Mazinger Z may have had problems with that back when it could fly, but times have changed. That's the spirit. Take him down quick. All units, intercept the Kikaiju army, and be on the lookout for reinforcements. Are you expecting reinforcements, Captain? The enemy launched an attack on the new Fuji Research Town specifically, while we were present. You mean, yes, the enemy is targeting both the new photon power laboratory and the Romulation. Then let's give them what they want. That's rocky, Kaiju. You're not taking another step. Pilots participating in support attacks are credited on any kills made. Use this to your advantage when racking up score. Defeated enemies, allied warship shutdown, Koji or Tetsuya shutdown. Okay? Fairly simple naman. Ikaw muna, mag-move ka na muna. Bagal ka eh. Okay. Ito pa si Rose. Tama. Galaw ka lang. Yan lang ang purpose mo. Mag-move around. Okay, sakay na kayong lahat sa ano. Sa Destroyer. Mobile battleship sortie method. Yung usual style natin. Wala sa Super Robot Wars V. Transform ka into ano. Okay. Para nakakalipad ka. Okay, forward. Wala naman time limit eh. Nagkamali ka ng pinili. Wala kang missiles. Okay, animate natin.
Gatling 砲攻撃用意撃ち方始め
Sige lang. Ito lang. Huwag natin animate. Group sighted entering this area. It's golems. What are golems doing here? I thought Saphira's forces were deployed around Oceania. Why would some come all the way to Japan? You can puzzle over it later. They're exhibiting clear hostility towards us. That means we have to fight. We have to fight, huh? Yan, ito kasi mouse na naman eh. Yan. Pwede ka ba mag-map attack? Hindi pa. Hindi pa pwede, sayang. Wala ka nang pwede i-target dyan. Ito, sige. Tapos mag-move ka na lang. Pwede mo nang gamitin yung ano mo? Map attack? Di pa yata. Di pa. Sige, okay lang. Ay, dapat in-animate ko. Yan lang ang function mo. Okay. Labas lahat. Unahin natin yung dalawang ano, sentient mechs. Ay, dapat in-animate ko na ba yan? Nakalimutan ko na naman. Si Darion. Ito sa'yo. Animate natin.
俺が知る機械獣とは違うようだ。そこだ。
Kibain. Sa'yo na yan. Hindi pa rin kaya. Huwag na muna ikaw. Kalat muna natin yung forces natin. $89. Persist.
Koi Kaiju! Tataki tsubushite yaru ze! Yo-yo to fuku seika o misete yaru ze!
$244 lang. Okay. Bawasan natin itong mga nasa palibot. Insta dead? Buti hindi. Mahal ng persist niya, 20 na ba yun?
でボルテスがひるむものか。
Asan si Kibane? Kaya mo yan? Okay, insta-dead, go!
今時世界征服なんてのは流行らねえんだよ。覚悟はいいな。もらった。
Kaya mo naman siguro yung Tetsuya, di ba? Kulang. Talagang breast burn. Hindi naman makaka-counter na eh.
俺の技とグレートの力を一つにする。焼き払えブレストバーン。
Okay, labas natin itong tatlong to. Kulang pa. Okay, go.
私の仲間を傷つけようとするならやるよレイアス。これで終わりだ。
Full health pa eh. Lang.
機械獣をガラクタ獣にしてあげる。勝負。はあ、まだまだ。さっき見せた隙はわざとよ。
Sayang, di talaga kaya mag one hit. Si Lucy lang nakagawa.
動物に容赦するつもりはありません。戒めの風。
Ouch, tinamaan.
これ以上ウィンダムに負担をかけるわけには。
Teka, kailangan mo mag-recover. Kailangan mo mag-trust. Damn it! Maybe I should have made the new photon power laboratory my first stop. Come on, Ichinana. Hold out a little longer for me.
機械獣 出てきたのなら相手になってやる。落ち上がれ。
Kayo. %. So I persist at least.
Ikimasu! Last beam! よかった。思ったよりダメージが軽いわ。
Kayo, partners kayo eh. Teka. $28 lang.
機械獣を排除する。
やらせん。愚かな。
Last one, Grangas. Goose Knuckle. Okay, insta-dead na.
覚悟してもらうぜ。こいつでぶっ飛ばしてやるぜ。
Kamali ka ng pinili, Dai. Hindi naman, tibay naman yan eh.
敵の侵入を許しました。多少の損害はやむを得ん。反撃だ。打ち返せ。対空防御急げ。
Zero hit. Neutron beam. Kaso hindi pa deads.
愚かな。今度はこちらの番だ。ターゲットロック。落ちてもらう。
Thunder Break ka agad. Kahit hindi mo insta-dead. May persist ka rin naman eh. Go. Sayang lang pala yung persist ko.
お前の攻撃は
Pero kung
覚悟が
tumama
足り
yan,
ない
okay lang.
仕掛けてきたことを後悔させてやる。グレートの力を見せてやる。切り裂けサンダーブレーク。うわー
Hindi pa talaga na full crit, pasaway. $84 na naman. Talagang buhay pa yun sa lagay na yun eh, no? Okay, dalang beses ka na natake, so yan, wall na lang muna. Okay, sige, best fire. Long time no see, Genocider. Never thought I'd see you again. Hey, guess what? I've gotten pretty damn good at aerial combat. See for yourself. Ala, na-disable yung animation. Na-disable ko. Hindi ko sinasadya na-disable.
Shisuke, 俺まだ焦る時じゃねえ。受けた恨みは倍にして返す。リーフスラッシャー、地獄の底まで追いかけろ。
Nice. Pero boy pa rin. Ayun lang. Neutron beam. Di na natin kailangan animate. Okay, go. Teka. Naka-activate yung wall. Nakita na rin natin yan. Huwag na rin i-animate chest ng ganun. Okay, wag na i-animate. Okay, wag na i-animate. Heads up, there's more coming. That's Baron Ashura. Indeed, it is I, Koji Kabuto. I heard you were back in Japan, and I couldn't resist paying you a visit. What are you after, Ashura? Have I not already said? Strike fear into the world and unveil the truth. That is what I want. You expect anyone to take that crazy rambling seriously? Crazy rambling? I'm disappointed in you, Koji Kabuto. Here I thought you were a devout scholar, and still you fail to comprehend the meaning behind my words. What? Koji Kabuto, I am here to welcome you this day. Come with me. Do so, and I shall enlighten you about the meaning behind my words. I guess you must have forgotten about me while you were spending a decade holed up somewhere. But seriously, in what world do you think Koji Kabuto would take you up on that offer, and go, oh okay then? Your answer was not entirely unexpected, in which case there is but one thing to do. Incoming, Koji. Ibaan to the max, ah. Ouch. Bumigay na yung ichinana niya. No! Koji lost? Hell no, he didn't. The ichinana couldn't keep up with Koji's piloting. Damn it. A fine sight you are, Koji Kabuto. Now I say again, come with me. And I'll give you my answer again. Koji Kabuto will never side with evildoers. Then you leave me no choice. I shall have to tear your cockpit out and carry you back. Ugh. That was an iron cutter. Mazinger Z, who's in it? It's me. Sayaka. Sayaka? Impressed? Sayaka Mazinger rises again. Koji, Dr. Nosori and Dr. Sewashi put me in charge of delivering Mazinger Z. Great, I'm on my way now. Ready to switch? Mazinger Z is just not the same without Koji Kabuto at the controls. Thanks, Sayaka. It's been forever since I've been on the field. Not that it's much to celebrate, of course. No kidding, it does feel like old times, though. Don't lose, okay, Koji? Right. Ramulation, I'll let you all take it from here. Mazin, go! Yes, Mazinger Z is back. Mazinger Z? A symbol of hope from my childhood. It's the castle of iron that defends us all. That light, that must be photon power. Yes, I can tell that. That's the start of everything. Koji Kabuto's in Mazinger Z. This feels like coming home. Master, don't hold anything back. Lisa, when the heck did you get on board the Striger? If you and Sayaka are fighting, I can hardly sit quietly on the sidelines. So I'll be providing everyone's support from here on out. Lisa set as your supporter. Nice. We're counting on you, Lisa. Okay, Ashura. You want me? You got me. You got your finest figure in Mazinger Z. You got your finest figure in Mazinger Z, to be sure. You can take your compliments and shove it. Long have I waited this moment. Defeating you in Mazinger Z will be what makes my visit truly worthwhile. Koji Kabuto, I shall defeat you and Mazinger Z both and fulfill my own ambitions. Don't get ahead of yourself, Ashura. Now that Koji and Mazinger Z are united again, you don't stand a chance in hell. Tetsuya, let's show them the power of double Mazinger. Yeah. Come if you dare, Koji Kabuto, Mazinger Z. Bring it, Ashura. Mazinger Z and I haven't been sitting around collecting dust for the past 10 years. Okay. So, double Mazinger Z. Kailangan pagsamahin natin sila kung ganon. Saan target mo? Ayun. Sige, ito lang. Kailangan magtabi muna kayo bago natin atakihin. Bago natin atakihin si Ashra.
パワーアップしたのはお前たちだけじゃないぞ。機械獣ドリルプレッシャーパンチ。
Tabi kayo. Asan si Rose? Takbo-takbo ka lang. Yan lang ang function mo. Okay, go.
迷ってる時間はない。やるんだ。
キャリバーさん、出番です。
行ってくる。アクセスコードグリッドマンキャリバー。俺を使えグリッドマン。あ、グリッドキャリバーエンド。
Tabi kayo, total pareho kayo eh. Sana yung ano, ay, ayan pala eh. Dapat yan lang, kesa na yung ano to yung Lancer. Masyadong magkastos yun.
Junzo, Daisaku, Chizuru, Kosuke, 準備はいいな。ヨーヨーとフット成果を見せてやるぜ。
To now.
やり口に体に染みついてる。ラッシュで仕留める。いただけ。
Kayong tatlo naman.
Mazinger に代わってマシンが相手をするぞ。誰が相手でも負けるもんか。どけー。
We can think about what this means later. For now, let's just stop these golems. You who come from Sephiroth to wage war in this world. The Magic Knights are here to stop you.
魔物に負けるマジックナイトじゃないから。勝負は一瞬。そこ。続けていくわよ。
All the golems are defeated, but I wonder why they showed up in Japan to begin with. Ano yun? They must something. Napindot ko for some reason. Teka lang. Okay. Timer na. Teka lang. Patapos na to. Tapusin na natin. Teka.
幼い頃の恐怖の対象を今完全に乗り越えます。戒めの風。
Napindot ko yung ano, fast forward yung dialogue. Ilan pa ba? Isa na lang eh. Bigyan natin kay Voltes. Kung maabot nyo. Sobra naman overkill. Ito lang. Yan lang. Nagalaw ko na ba si ano? Oh, nag-move na siya. Buti abot mo. 80% lang. Bullseye na.
Kakuin, 戦闘準備。いつでも攻撃可能です。メガ粒子砲、撃てー。
Darian, pwede ka kumit ko. Ay, hindi na. Hindi ka pala pwede. Hindi pa insta-dead, pero okay lang. Sige. Intuition lang eh.
優先攻撃目標ワンオフの機械銃衝撃砲1番2番攻撃用意
了解連装衝撃砲1番2番攻撃用意
即興データ確認相対速度合わせよし撃ち方始め
May natira pa rin.
空警戒をゲントせよ。
Itulungan natin itong mga to para meron silang ano, support field. Okay, gibain nyo na yan. Teka, bibigay ko dito sa ano, mag-partner na to. Animation on.
Makeru mono kayo. コリ王が最大奥義功を乱撃一位先進狙いは一つランダムスパイクソニックジャベリンサイラント
Iba. Walis. Ay. Napindot ko kasi auto, guys. Ano yung na-skip natin dialogue? The magic nets are here to stop you. I wonder where Shadow... They must be after it too. They retreated, Man, I figured they'd turn into missiles and just charge into the new photon power laboratory. Like back in the old days. Nah, I doubt it. I can guess exactly what they're after. May unit pa ba? Ito, itong dalawa. Although wala na rin kayo magagawa eh. Ito na yung pinaka-importante sa lahat. Double burning fire. Dalawang Mazinger. Tapos ilan ba? 80 kasi eh. Persist. Kailangan to i-animate. I have waited for you, Koji Kabuto, and for this moment. Sounds like it's not vengeance for you unless you take me down in Mazinger Z. That too is part of it, but no, I would prefer for you to be one with Magine. Magine? What? Are you slurring words now? Are you talking about Mazins like Mazinger? Mazinger Z? Come, Koji Kabuto, offer yourself up to me. Asaway. You're nuts. I don't know what you're plotting, but the plot stops here.
さあ覚悟はいいか貴様の命もこれまでだ
Okay sa itsura, para kang si Deoxys ha. Malas mo na lang, wala effect yan.
Ashura Danshaku, さっさと地獄へ帰りやがれ。哲也、ダブルマジンガーの力を見せてやろうぜ。いいだろう。では行くぞ。ダブルバーニングファイヤー。
Okay, Toasty.
平和をこの手に掴むまで。
俺たちは戦い続ける。
おのれカブト工事。
Okay. Kailangan bawasan natin siya ng gusto. Teka. At least to may Exa 4 oh. Smash it kagad. Ulitin natin yun. Huwag natin animate. Alam natin itsura eh. That's it, Tsurugi. I shall deal with you after Koji Kabuto. What am I? Your backup Koji? I'm insulted, Ashura. Oh, you present a most intriguing idea. What? You who stand with Majin, I shall admit your usefulness. Admit anything you want in hell. Here, I'll send you there now. Di pa natuluyan. Eto, text ka na. Hopefully. Hopefully. Seven two. Kulang. Kukulangin yan, teka. Bawasan mo lang ng konti. Kiliti lang siya. Okay. Huwag natin animate yan. Yan, mas doable na yan. Lalagpas na tayo ng 1 hour guys, pero okay lang. Okay, gibain mo na. Animate natin to. Mazinger Z, here I am, borrowing your strength again. I swore I'd never make you fight again after Makinia War. Guess that's out the window now. But I've made up my mind, so no point in second guessing myself now. I'm gonna use you to restore peace to the world.
もうお前の顔は見飽きたんだよ、アシュラ。哲也、ダブルマジンガーの力を見せてやろうぜ。いいだろう。では行くぞ。ダブルバーニングファイヤー。平和をこの手に掴むまで。俺たちは戦い続ける。この借りは次に返させてもらうぞ。
Nakuha natin, defense up. It's over, Ashura. Wishful thinking becomes you not, Koji Kabuto. Our battle is far from over. You should know quite well the depths of my obsession. What? My visit today was but my way of saying hello. I shall appear before you again, once you have reclaimed the Majin. You may cower in fear until then. Majin. Sounds just like Mazin. That jerk Ashura thinks they can just walk all over us. The fact remains that the commander of the Kaiju army has finally landed in Japan. Are they really after the new photon power laboratory? About that, actually, there's something I'd like to show you guys. Master, part of why we came here was to discuss that. Ano kaya to? Fuji plant, underground elevator. The thing you wanted to show us was underneath the Fuji plant? Yeah. I take it this elevator is off limits to lay people. Yes. What I'm about to show you is absolutely top secret. Are you sure we should be seeing this? I agree with the assessment that the Kaiju army and Baron Ashura are after what we're about to see. Which is why I'm invoking my authority as chief of the new photon power laboratory to allow the Romulation inside. So this is Ayaka Yumi, Koji's girlfriend. Damn, she's hot. Ano ba yan? Stop staring, you're embarrassing me by association. Who wouldn't be awestruck at the sight of a grown woman with such intelligence and beauty? Am I right or what, Yuta? Yeah. Come on. What's that half-hearted mumbling for? It's just, I'm getting this strange feeling. Like I know what we're about to see. Alright everyone, we're just about there. Let's see what Ashura and the Kaiju army are so hung up on. What could possibly be down here? Ayan. Infinity. What in the heck? Holy crap, that's one giant Mazinger. Mazinger, Majin, Hibiki. This is what we discovered beneath the Fuji plant. We've named it Mazinger Infinity. Well, personally, I think it would be better as I Mazinger. The Mazin of imagination, if you will. Nice try, but we've already settled on Infinity. You can't change it now. Besides, that's just a bad pun. There's no such thing as a bad pun. Puns require a high degree of linguistic analysis. In fact, I'll do you one better. How about Lazinger? Since it's been sleeping down here for eons. Lazinger. I'm making an executive call on this one as the chief of the new photon power laboratory. No. Okay. You can't ignore Lisa. As we were saying, from our studies so far, we've deduced that Infinity is a relic of the ancient Mycenaean civilization. Nye? Gawa rin nila? Ganon? Even a basic structural analysis of this big boy could potentially push our science ahead 100 years. And this is what Baron Asher wants? Yeah, wish I knew how they found out about it though. This must absolutely never be allowed to fall into the wrong hands. That makes sense, sure. But we can't just keep the Romulation glued here forever. Let's start by reporting this to Commodore Fikes and stationing some troops here. How can we be sure that'll be enough? In the event that Infinity is in danger of falling into the wrong hands, I will detonate it myself. Really? Isn't that kind of a huge waste? Learning of Infinity's power tends to give you that kind of resolve. That said, our research on it has barely begun. It seems like analyzing something of this nature would be highly time-consuming. That's where Lisa comes in. That's right. Believe it or not, she came out of Infinity. What? So Lisa's another Mycenaean relic? Yes, she is. An interface between man and machine, and one with incredible processing power. Okay, yeah. Ancient android? Okay yun ah. She's leagues beyond anything we would be capable of building with our current technology. She's a living relic of ancient Mycenaean super technology. You're making me blush. Though personally, I'd like to ask her creator why they chose this appearance for her. Her systems initialized for the first time when I found her, so she registered me as her administrator. And that's why she calls you master. Fact of the matter is, we need her help. We can't even access this giant machine with our technology. Don't worry about that, actually. I've worked out the settings to open up access. Does that mean we can proceed with our research on Infinity without you needing to be present? Yes, which is why I would like to sign on with the Romulation. It should be okay, right? It makes sense to keep her apart from Infinity in case of a worst-case scenario. And more to the point, it's what she wants. Well, it's all, as the master says. Look, Koji, don't you think you're spoiling Lisa a little? Hey, I'm not trying to spoil anyone. Are you sure about this, Koji? About what? Wouldn't you rather be here researching Infinity than be on the road with us? The same goes for Mazinger Z. You wanted to use Mazinger Z as a resource for photon power research, not as a weapon. Yeah, but all of that comes after we're at peace. So I'm gonna grasp peace myself, together with Mazinger Z. Koji. Andali lang guys. I think it's settled. Sayaka, could you thank Dr. Sewashi and Dr. Nosuri for tuning Mazinger Z up for me? And tell them I'll be doing some field work for the other research project. What's this other research project? My own style of power-up plan for Mazinger Z. That should be something to look forward to. Alright, Koji. I'll pray that you reclaim peace for us all soon. As chief of the new Photon Power Laboratory, I give the Romulation my word that you will have our fullest support. Thanks. I'll do my best to make sure I can come back real soon. I'll hold you to that, okay? You'd better, otherwise I might end up taking some of Father's marriage arrangements proposal seriously. Okay, at least nakakuha na natin yung actual na Mazinger Z. So, save na natin. Tapos, upgrades. Meron ba tayong... Oh, meron na. Pwede ulit tayo mag-AOS upgrades. Ito. Para yung weapon upgrades. Ay! Saan na yun? Ito. 30% to weapon upgrade cost. Okay. Meron na lang tayong 8,000. Meron tayong 1,500. Wala na talaga mabibili. Kailangan ma-unlock. Tsaka kailangan pa natin ito ma-unlock. Kano yan? 8K talaga. So, next time na maka 8K tayo, kailangan natin kunin to. Upgrade natin, tingnan natin kung at least na kailangan level 20 na kagad siya eh. PP 500, wala naman nung kailangan pa so far eh. Daliin lang guys, end na natin, taga. Meron pa tayo na akong power parts. Ito lang eh. Sige, sa'yo na muna yan. Save. Check natin yung mga missions kung may bago. Wala. So iwasan mo natin yung mga recommended na yan. So next episode explore the tayo. For now, end na muna natin. At least nako.
キリのいいところまで進んだし、ここで休憩。エル君、ギュッとさせて。
Okay, at least guys, nakuha na natin si yung Mazinger ni Koji.
僕を抱きしめる必要はあるのでしょうか。
エル君を抱きしめるだけで、エル君成分が吸収できてすぐ元気になるの。
よくわかりませんが、アディも頑張っているようですし、たまにはよしとしましょう。
やったー！エル君大好き。
I love you, dapat I like you yun eh. Daisuke lang naman eh. Yung
こん
translation
な
talaga
方法
kung
で
minsan.
回復するのはアディだけだから、プレイヤーのみんなはちゃんと休憩を取ってくれよな。
Okay guys, Quezon Velosa signing off. Next episode na lang ulit.